Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Football Manager 2017. We're going to be starting a brand new series here today, the Road to Glory series. So guys, if this video can hit 400 likes within 24 hours, I will do a double upload here today and release the second episode instantly, the second season. So I'll just sort of explain to you my plans and my main aims, my objectives for this series. I feel like the Arsenal Football Manager series was getting a little bit too easy, and I really wanted a challenge. So from this Road to Glory series, we're going to be starting in my home country of Australia. We're going to be starting at Melbourne Victory. We have 10 seasons. That's the limit. I'm giving myself 10 seasons to become a world-class manager. I want to be able to win a domestic league title in a big European country, like England, like Germany, like down in Spain, and maybe even some European Cups. I have 10 seasons to do so. We're going to be starting at Melbourne City in Australia, and I hope you guys stick around for the journey. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to see where I end up. So guys, the way I'm going to structure these uploads, as much as I love Football Manager 2017, it's very time consuming and tedious compared to FIFA. So how I'm going to structure these uploads, like I said, I've given myself 10 seasons as a limit to become a world-class manager, and it's going to be tough. I'm still very new to Football Manager, like in the grand scheme of things. So yep, like I said, we have 10 seasons to do it. I'm going to be doing one season per video. Okay? So I don't know how this video is going to end up. I don't know where I'm going to end up. I'm going to be hopefully very shrewd in my job offers as well. I'm going to be sending out applications left, right, and center. So in this video, we're going to have the entire first season. And we're also going to sort of have highlights. We're going to have recaps if there's any sort of exciting stuff that happens, any player transfers, etc. We will be playing a match in today's episode as well, so don't worry. So let's get stuck into the Melbourne City Road to Glory Career Mode, the Football Manager 2017 Road to Glory Career Mode, guys. Okay guys, welcome. Let's get stuck into the Melbourne City Football Manager career. So it is currently the 1st of July 2016. I'm going to try and stay with Melbourne City for the first season. However, once we get to around about Christmas time in December, if there is a lot of sackings, I'm going to try and put my job application out there as much as possible. Profile wise, I'm only a 1.5 star manager. I'm earning 3.3k a week, and here is just sort of my overall stuff. Okay, so let's move down to the competitions. We are playing as Melbourne City. We don't really have any history because we're a relatively new side. We were Melbourne Hearts, now we're Melbourne City. Okay, so we want to try and win the Hyundai A-League, which is going to be crucial, and the FFA Cup. If we can win that, we might be able to get, if we can win the double, we might be able to get some sort of standings. History-wise, we finished 4th last year in the A-League, 5th, 10th, 9th, 6th and 8th. I'm currently the manager. My captain is Bruno. I don't have a vice captain. My key player is Bruno, a 28-year-old Uruguayan. He's worth £1.1 million. And we have Bruce here, a part of my youth academy. He's 21 years of age, a right winger. Here is the Melbourne City kit if you guys aren't accustomed to it. Okay, finances wise, we don't really have a budget. We only have 190 million. I say million, £190,000. My budget is only 120 and we're only got 101. I don't think I'm going to be letting any players out, and it's going to be tough bringing any players in. However, because we are a part of the City group, Manchester City is my affiliate club, along with Tasmania NTC here, New York City. We've got a couple of smaller sort of... Yeah, okay, Auckland and Melbourne City. But I'm hoping maybe Manchester City want to send some of their players that they're not going to use down to Australia, get some game time just to sort of help me out. But maybe I've got this connection with Manchester City. I could be the Manchester manager in a couple of years. So that's pretty much it for club. Transfers wise, I will try and get some transfers in, but I'll just cut that in. I'm going to chop these videos up, like I said, into sort of highlights, just to sort of speed things up. I will be playing the matches off camera, and I'll be showing you at least one match every season. Okay, right. We've got scouting here, training staff. I think we should go straight into tactics. So I'm going to be hopefully the next Sir Alex Ferguson. In my Football Manager series from FIFA, Football Manager 2016 was the first I ever played. Like I said, I'm still very new to Football Manager compared to like how long I've been playing FIFA for. So I want to be playing the 4-4-2. I love the Sir Alex Ferguson, the classic United 4-4-2, and depending if this series does well, we could obviously change to a different focus if we do another series. We can always start again. I don't know how well this 10 seasons is going to do. I don't know where I'm going to end up. That's why it's so exciting. So we're going to play in the 4-4-2, the classic Sir Alex Ferguson counter-attacking football. We have the 5-3-2, the Jose Mourinho park the bus, and we have the 4-3-3 Jurgen pressing, the high-octane, the high-Gagen pressing, if we just need to sort of change things up. I've made everything accustomed to, I just made it accustomed to the 4-4-2. Now I've rejumbled it again, god damn it. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I just sort of had to rejig some things there. So we're going to be playing a 4-4-2. We're going to have Tim Cahill. You guys will know from his time at Everton, more than likely. So we've got Tim Cahill leading the line, 36 years of age, now plays for Melbourne City. We've got the captain next to him, Bruno, who is quite good. Uruguayan, 28 years of age, £1.1 million, current ability for weak foot. We've got a couple of players on loan here. We've got this one from Boca Juniors, 25 years of age, Italian, Nicholas Colazzo, current ability for here. Right, we've got Niall Kilkenny. I think that's how you say his name. Australian, 30 years of age, 3-star current ability. And we're going to be partnering up here with Bratton. We've got Fernando Brandon, another Argentine here as well on that right-hand side. We've got Joshua Rose, the 34 Australian left back. Partnering in the back line, we have Michael Jacobson. We have Osman Milik, Australian, 25. Jakob is Danish. Right back, we have Ivan Franjic, a 3-star ability, 28 years of age, Australian. And then we have Thomas Sorensen, the 40-year-old Danish goalkeeper, played for Stoke, Aston Villa and Sunderland, Premier League proven. 4-star ability, 4-star potential. Now in this squad, we have 3 main countries, essentially. We have Australians, we have Argentinians, and we have Danes, the Vikings. So in this series, we're going to play a 4-4-2. Harry Kane, Bruno leading the line. We've got Tim Cahill as the target man, Bruno as the advance forward. We've got Colazzo and Brendan bombing up on the wings. We have Niall and Luke in the midfield. I've got them both on defensive deep line playmaker because they can play better there. We've got Rose as my defensive fullback. He can play wingback and fullback, however he's 34 and I think he should sit deep a lot more. We've got Jakobsen is my central defender, and we've also got Osmond playing as the defensive centre-back fullback. We've got Ivan, of course, playing as just the fullback, and we'll just keep our Thomas Sorensen as my goalkeeper. I've identified 4 players that I really want to vitalise off the bench. We have Dean here, my goalkeeper, 25, if we do need a replacement goalkeeper. We also have this youngster here, Crowley, who looks very, very good, 19 years of age, 2.5-star current ability, 19 years of age, Australian. He's going to be coming off the bench as that striker role if there needs to be a replacement. We've also got Nick Fitzgerald here, 24, Australian, can play as an attacking midfielder and in the centre of the park here. He's going to be my midfielder, rotating. Then we've got Connor Chapman, who is going to be playing in the defence if we need a rotation. 21-year-old Australian, worth 300,000, 300k, 3 current ability. Newcastle Jets formerly. So keep an eye out for those 4 players coming fresh off the bench, and obviously my starting 11. I think that's pretty much it from what I can do now. I think I'm going to do a cut here. Like I said, we've basically got no finances. I'm going to try and bring in some players, maybe even some pre-contract players, maybe some free players, but it's going to be tough because we don't have many wages. Maybe I can talk to Manchester City, trying to get some players for free on loan. Where I need to strengthen, all over the pitch, if I'm being honest. Maybe getting another forward, maybe getting another midfielder and a proper couple of wingers and defenders as well. We need to strengthen all over the pitch. We'll just have to see. So I'll see you guys in a second with the next highlight. Okay guys, welcome to the first match of today's episode. Melbourne Victory will be facing Melbourne City here today. We have the Melbourne Derby first up. So I have skipped a little bit ahead. It is currently the 15th of October 2016. I've brought in 3 new players. I don't plan on selling anyone and I don't plan on bringing anyone in because the A-League obviously has a financial cap and we are overspending as it is. So the 3 players that I brought in, first of which was Zachariah Labia. I think that's how you say his name. The 23-year-old Moroccan. This guy was an absolute beast in FIFA career mode. He's worth £1.1 million. Now, because we don't have a big budget, we had to go for people who are on the free agent list. So his current ability is 3.5 star, which isn't bad. He has 7 pros, 4 cons, 4-star ability. He played 2 matches on loan at Fulham, but he was a really good player at PSV Eindhoven and Sporting. He just didn't really get a run of games, and now was I think there was some also sort of controversial stuff about his person, but we're not going to go into that from what I can remember. But it's a game at the end of the day. We're going to be playing with Zachariah, a very, very good player, because I wanted to bring in as many loaned players as I could just to get squad depth and just at least 1 or 2 just players on a free transfer. I did try to go for like Adebayor. I tried to go for Ronaldinho, Mexes. There's a couple of free agents, players that are free agents now, Berbatov, but we simply just don't have the funds for them. I did actually go for Bastian Schweinsteiger because United did put him up on a free, but I just didn't have the money. A loan. He put him up on a loan, not a free. But it just simply didn't have the money for him. We have Christian Bielik on loan from Arsenal, 18 years of age. He's worth 300k. Whether or not we're going to play much with Christian, we also negotiated with our Manchester City counterparts to get the loanee of Alexi Garcia, 19 years of age, midfielder, very good at going forward. Check out his potential ability here. And then we've got Christian as my Polish centre-back. Whether or not they're going to get much game time, they're just simply here for squad depth. There's no way we're going to get like older Premier League proven players or just any like older players. You're better off going for the youngsters. And we're not paying absolutely anything for these guys as well. By the way, I'm not paying them a dime. I did have to pay for Zachariah's contract, of course. That's all we could really afford for. But Garcia and Bielik are actually here on free. I made the decision not to pay them anything because we just don't have the money. So I went for a lot of Premier League players like that, and the only 2 we were able to get were Garcia and Bielik. Not bad as squad rotation players, if I do say so myself. Okay, so we've played a couple of matches off camera. We managed to win on penalties in the first round of the FF Cup. This is the domestic cup in the A-League. And then we've got the Hyundai A-League, which is the main competition. We managed to beat Redlands on penalties 2-1 over Adelaide United in the quarters. So at the moment, we're actually in the semi-finals of the FFA Cup. And we haven't even had the first match of the A-League because we've been so cup tied at the moment. So we're going to be having the first match here today against Melbourne Victory away. It's going to be tough. It's the 15th of October. Now I'm just going to quickly show you guys the Premier League because I'm sort of eyeing off a job here. So in the Premier League, Tottenham are leading. This is currently the 15th of October. 8 games have been played. Sunderland have lost 7 in a row. They have 0 points. I'm blown away as David Moyes is still the manager. Maybe I should go for the Sunderland job or Hull or Burnley. I'd be really ambitious to go for any Premier League side, but it'd be awesome if I could even get like a job interview with them. Okay, without further ado, let's get stuck into today's match. We're going to be playing a 4-4. Now, this is technically a 4-4-3-3, like a really unorthodox. I'm going to call it a 4-4-2 because it's easier because that's really what I want it to be. I've had to play Zachariah as an inside forward because he plays a lot better there than an actual winger. As you can see, I can drop him back to this position here because I really like playing the 4-4-2. But this is the 4-4-2 is sort of just a base 4-4-2, the Sir Alex Ferguson. Depending on the players you have, you want to sort of custom. As you can see, he can play an excellent inside forward. So we're going to play Tim Cahill up front. We've got Bruno up front as well. We've got Zachariah creating the plays, feeding it to them. In the midfield, we've got Kilkenny. We've got Luke Bratton. We have Retre. I think that's how you say his name on the left. We've got Rose. We've got Jakobsen. We have Milik. Ivan Franjic, and then we have Sorensen in goal. On the bench, we have Dean, my Australian goalkeeper. We have Crawley, we'll probably give him a run into the side, Australian youngster, 20. In the midfield, we've got Fitzgerald, another Australian youngster who can do a job. We have Chapman, who can play in that centre-back role. And then we have Muscat, who is a left-back from Malta. Okay, let's get stuck into them here today. Right, that's fine. Let's hopefully start off our A-League series, our road to glory, with a win. Right, okay, let's see who Melbourne City are playing. Right, okay. I saw T. Cahill and sort of freaked out a bit. So they're going to be playing a 4-3-3. They've got Berisha up front. Now, he is a Premier League proven A-League goal scorer for Brisbane Roar and Melbourne Victory. I do recognise him. Who else have they got here? It really speaks out to me. Just a solid side. Most of them are actually out with injury and stuff. Okay, let's just get stuck into them. Let's get stuck into our first match of today's episode. Let's go between highlights. We need to change this up. We need to make it just like 2 behind. And then we need to make it key. Right, I think that stuff's all sorted. Let's get stuck into the match then. Alright, Melbourne Victory have the ball. We're going to be playing in our red and white. Berisha's nearly through on goal. That's a good clearance from the Melbourne City defence. The Citizens go 1-0 down. 30 seconds in, James Torresi, I think that's how you say his name. Not good. Not good whatsoever. We're going to be playing the 4-4-2. Hopefully channeling that Sir Alex Ferguson. But we've gone 1-0 down from the first shot, which is not good. But we might be able to create something here. Bruno. Kilkenny. Oh, there we go. Oh, he's just popped it over the bar there, Bruno. From the corner kick, Bratton is going to whip it into the box. If we can get a goal back in quite quick succession, it might not be a rollopping here. Berisha on the attack, determined. We've got a counter-attack here. That's a nice ball over the top from Tim Cahill. And Bruno, one-on-one, man. You've got to be taking those chances a hell of a lot better than that. Oh, my God. Zachariah whips it into the box. But it wasn't to be. On another counter-attack here. Law, come on, Tim Cahill. Hold on to it, mate. We've had a lot of chances here, and it's Zachariah Labiad. My God, what a goal from the youngster. Okay, guys, it's currently half-time. It's 1-1. A great goal from Zachariah Labiad. And it's currently 1-1. If we can get the points away here today at Melbourne Victory, that'll be good. They're going to be definitely pushing for the top of the table. We've answered the call. Actually, I'll just quickly show you guys the stats, actually. How is sort of everyone doing at the moment? We've had 9-5 on target. They've had 8-4. They started off really well, but the majority of the first half we were dominating. We just need to get one more goal back. That's a great clearance. Come on, let's see if we can get a good counter-attack here. Come on. Zachariah back on the ball, gets fouled. It's going to be a Melbourne City ball in. Melik rises to the occasion, gets it on the boot. We're 2-1 up against Melbourne Victory. What a ball in from Zachariah Labiad. For free as well. Picked up a goal and an assist so far. We are 2-1 up against Melbourne Victory. If we can get the 3-1, I might park the bus. I think we still need to increase our lead because we are still a little bit shaky at the back. But we are still learning this formation. Bruno's on the attack here. Cross it into Tim Cahill. Oh my God, on the volley. Zachariah once more. It's going to be Jakobsen from the corner kick. Pops it short. It's going to be a Melbourne City counter-attack. Good on you, Ivan. Getting the tackle in there. We're only 2-1 up just before the 60. A throw in from Ivan. Tim Cahill couldn't quite get to the crumbs here. But let me know in the comments, guys, where you would like me to move to. It's going to be interesting to see where I sort of end up in this series. Right, we need to make some substitutions now. Tim Cahill looks exhausted. We're going to bring on Crowley, the Australian, to sort of strengthen things up a bit. We could bring on Fitzgerald to strengthen our midfield. And we've also got... I think we might have to play Danny here instead of Connor Chapman. He doesn't have much match fitness. Bugger. We're nearly better off playing him out of position. My centre-backs aren't holding on too badly, actually. We'll bring on Fitzgerald. For whom? Who's sort of the older pairing here? Probably bring off Kilkenny. We'll bring on Fitzgerald. Just to strengthen in the midfield there. Maybe not. Maybe we're just better off leaving them on because they've got really bad... Yeah, I should have checked this before. We could bring on Danny at some point. Maybe just a little bit later. Let's bring off Tim Cahill and bring on Crowley. That will just be the one substitution we'll make for now. It's 2-2. Melbourne victory, bring it back. Not good. Not good whatsoever. We've dropped down to 6th place. What a bowl in. What a good match this has been. I probably should go back to this now. Should I bring on Danny? Danny for Ivan. Play him as a defensive fullback. Give that back line a bit more structure. I think that's what I'll do. Jesus. Sorensen with a clean cut grab. Barisha. Ivan pops it up top to the Bruno on the counter-attack. That's surely a foul, and that's not offside. My God, Thomas Sorensen holding it on. We've got one more substitution left. Oh, no, it hasn't even come off yet. Zachariah. Crowley! Oh, my God! Oh, my God, I don't believe it. Crowley, on his debut, with the last shot of the match in the 90... hits the post. If I left Tim Cahill on, he probably wouldn't have survived to that, but he definitely would have taken that chance. 2-2 draw, away at Melbourne victory. As long as we can pick up points away, it's not too bad, but we really did need a win to sort of just push our title challenge here. But a 2-2 draw, not bad, not too bad. I'm really impressed with how Zachariah Iad went. 1.1 million, 1 goal so far. Very, very good. Tim Cahill scored 2 goals, and so with Bruno for Neroli. So, I'll see you guys in a second with the next highlight. Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back. It is currently the 21st of December. We are still in Season 1. Before the previous cut just there, we left in October. Now, it is currently the 21st of December, still in Season 1. So, there are 4 managerial offers on the table that I can accept if I wanted to. Now, it is currently around about the Christmas time. A lot of clubs are sacking sides. So I'll just quickly recap where we are in the Melbourne City for Season 1, where we are in the career. And will I move to another club? I think I might. So basically, just to recap what you guys missed, fixtures-wise, the last match we played was against Melbourne Victory. We drew 2-2. Unfortunately, we lost against Melbourne Victory here. We had a good run of form, winning 3 in a row, and then a draw, then another 2, then a loss. We managed to win the FFA Cup final. We won our first piece of silverware for the club and myself. We had a 1-1 draw against Brisbane. Then we had a 8-3 win on aggregate away against Sydney and Melbourne. So at the moment, in competitions-wise, we won the FFA Cup. The first time we've won it. Melbourne Victory won it last year and Adelaide United the year before that. So we've won the domestic cup, which is absolutely exceptional. I have that on my managerial career achievements. Now, let's talk about the league itself. We're currently second. We're currently 6 points behind Perth Glory, who have won 9 games, drawn 0, and lost 2. We've only won 6, we've drawn 3 and lost 2. Wanderers are just behind, and so is Central Coast. Melbourne Victory, Adelaide and Sydney in the relegation zone. Tim Cahill has been leading the line exponentially, and then we've got Osmond here been doing very, very well, my key centre back. Tim Cahill's up with the assist as well, and Corey here with the most pass completion, and Osman Milik has been absolutely commanding from the back valiantly. So, it is currently the 21st of December of the Road to Glory career mode. Okay, let's have a look here now. So we have a couple of offers on the table. First is we could go to Fulham this season if we want to. Now, Fulham are currently in 19th place in the championship, and they want a new manager. We could go to Fulham. Now, they're currently in 19th with 24 points. They are... How many points are they away from this? Okay, that's quite significant. So they're roughly around about 11 points away from 6th place. We could go to Fulham. We had another offer on the table to go to Reading, who look like they could get relegated. And the other offers were from Nuremberg. And the other offer was from Düsseldorf. So we managed to apply for a lot of jobs, just trying to sort of spread it all out here. So we sent an offer to, we sent our resume to Fulham. They accepted. Nuremberg, unfortunately, Lille, they rejected. Hanover, they we sent a application, but they haven't come back to me yet. I doubt they're going to accept. We sent an offer to Young Boys. It was unsuccessful. I sent one to Fiorentina and Lazio. They both rejected as well. FC20 was unsuccessful, and obviously Young Boys. So the 4 offers we had on the table, I've actually gone and rejected the one from Reading now because I think Fulham is in a better position and Düsseldorf is not as high as Nuremberg. So we've got two options on the table, to go to Fulham or to go to Nuremberg. Now let's talk about Fulham's position. I think I'm more inclined to go to Nuremberg, and I'm going to tell you why. Okay, Fulham are currently in 19th place of the championship. They mathematically can get promoted, but getting to these playoffs is going to be incredibly difficult. Obviously the first 2 get automatically promoted. We are currently in 19th. If I was able to accept the managerial role next season and delay it, this is only for an immediate transfer from the 21st to go and join them. So we've got Fulham, which will be very difficult in the championship. We're not going to have a very high budget, and we're not going to get promoted. I don't think I could even do that. That is a lot of places up here. It'd be very, very difficult. We could even get relegated. Now, let's talk about Nuremberg. They're in a better position. However, they're in a obviously weaker league. Now, Nuremberg, let's talk about this, guys. This is very, very enticing for me. I'm fluent in German and Italian, so that really does help here. So, Nuremberg are currently 6th with 29 points. Along with Berlin here, Hanover, and then we have Grundthur, I can't say it, Braunschwein. Okay, so we are only 2 points behind second, and we're only 3 points behind Munich in second, so we have a better chance of getting promoted to the Bundesliga instead of going to Fulham and trying to climb a ridiculous number of places. So let me know in the comments, would you have gone to Fulham in 19th place with 24 points, 11 points behind the pack of 6th? This is not second as well. It's nearly... Holy crap, it's nearly 20 points behind Wolves in second there. Or would you go to Nuremberg, because there's a very high probability that we could actually get promoted into the Bundesliga. And I think I'm sort of more inclined to do that. They do have their just caretaker. I'm kind of surprised they sacked him. Where did they finish last year? They finished 3rd in the second division. Now, only 2 teams get promoted. I'm assuming this place is... playoffs, but I want to eye just for the second place just in case. So, do I leave to join Nuremberg now with the chance to gain promotion into the Bundesliga? Which is very risky because at the moment we're 6 points behind Perth. Or do I stay? Do I stay and reject all the offers, stay until the end of the season and try and win the A-League? Because we've still got a fair few matches left. We could theoretically win it. Or do I go to Nuremberg now in the one season and try and push for promotion? I have already won a cup with Melbourne City, which I'm really happy with, the FFA. But at the moment, we are 6 points behind Perth Glory, which is a huge gap here. The others aren't that much behind, but with 9 wins, 2 losses. We have faced them earlier in the season, and we managed to lose 3-2. We do face them again one more time. Yeah, it's sort of a tough decision, but I think I'm going to go to Nuremberg. We have an opportunity to play and manage in Germany, and managing Nuremberg would be absolutely awesome, I think. And if we can get them promoted to the Bundesliga, I do want to try and win. The main objective for this series is to win a major European title in the Bundesliga, in the Premier League, in France, in Spain, in Italy, and maybe even a European Cup. And will obviously winning, it obviously will help my managerial prowess, one and a half. But if we get promoted with Nuremberg, that could be a really good story. I'm going to accept Nuremberg's offer, a chance to get promotion into the Bundesliga in my first season. I can't really turn it down, even though we could win, theoretically, the A-League. The thing is, if I reject the offer and lose the A-League, and like Nuremberg get promoted, I'll be absolutely kicking myself. So they've given me an offer for 4,000.1 K pounds. Okay, so roughly about £4,000 a week. That's fine. It doesn't really affect me. If I could put it to next year, I probably would. It's 21st. The thing is with Nuremberg as well, we've still got three friendly matches because they have their break in the winter. Then they go back in January into the second Bundesliga. They have a break over Christmas, which is really great. We won't have that much money. So a 2-year contract, that's fine. Now, top division promotion, I want to bump this up to 35%. If we get promoted, I want a huge wage rise. Relegation wage drop, that's fine. Are there any more clauses that we could... No, I think I'm quite happy with that. Let's suggest the terms. They're more than happy to accept. Let's finalise the deal. And we're going to head over to Germany. We're going to leave Melbourne City. Nuremberg hires Simpzy as manager. Let's attend these meetings, and then what I will do is we need to choose the captains as well. So we did get knocked out of the Deutsche Pokal, or whatever it's called, the German domestic cup in the second round. We're currently in 6th with 8 wins, 5 draws, 6 losses, and with a goal difference of 29 points. So we're not even that far behind the pack. Like I said, we still have 3 friendlies in hand in the Christmas break. Then we have the rest of the season, rest of the half of the season to push on. We don't have that much money. We don't have any money, pretty much. We will try and get some. Who is my captain here? We'll basically meet the squad in the sec. I think I'll just do another cut here and a highlight. I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to go with the 4-4-2, the classic Sir Alex Ferguson tactic. There's a lot of stuff through the inboxes here which I'm going to have to do as well. So hopefully we can push on, get promoted into the Bundesliga. That would be absolutely exceptional. Has my managerial prowess gone up a bit? No. So we were Melbourne City manager, now we're Nuremberg's manager. Okay guys, I've gone through and chosen my tactics and my starting 11. So, it is currently 7th of January 2017. I don't want to sell any players, and I don't particularly have enough money to bring anybody in whatsoever, as you can see. Okay, let's dive into my tactics firstly. Actually, let's have a look at the league. So we're currently sitting in 6th place with 8 wins, 5 draws, 6 losses in Season 1. I will be ending Season 1 in today's video, and you'll find out whether or not I get promoted into the Bundesliga, or I don't make the promotion. I could get sacked. It could very well get sacked. So we're currently 6th on 29 points with a lot of other teams. So Munich are in 2nd, only 3 points ahead, and Stuttgart are currently 10 points ahead in 1st. Let's have a look at my starting 11 here. I'm going to be playing the 4-4-2. I'm going to be playing Kemp as my inside forward. So I've had to promote Kedrick to chart here. I think that's how you say his name, the 19-year-old, because we've got a couple of injuries with our first team strikers, and most of them are on loan. I want to try and keep it in sort of Nuremberg. So 19 years of age, 300k, not too bad if I do say so myself. We've got Tim Matsavez, who's been doing very well for us. Slovenian from Augsburg. Most of this squad is German and Slovenian. I think we have one Scandinavian. So we've got Kedrick and we have Tim leading the line. I'm using their first names because it's a little bit easier for me to say. We've got Tobias Kemp here on the left, German, 27. In the midfield here, we have Hanno, 26. He's going to be my defensive midfielder. We have Patrick, who looks very promising. He's like my key youngster, 21 years of age, 2.2. Jürgen, a graduate. We have Bergstaller. He's very good. He's probably my best player, 27 years of age. Is going to be my defensive winger. So we've got a solid midfield here, playing mostly ball winner and central. And then we have a defensive winger here, and then we have an inside forward. So it's really a sort of a lopsided 4-3-3, a little bit unorthodox. I love playing this classic Sir Alex Ferguson 4-4-2. I think it's going to work very well in the Bundesliga. If shit hits the fan, we can park the bus with the 5-3-2 Jose Mourinho. If it doesn't work, we always can go with the Jurgen Klopp high Gegen pressing, which was pretty prevalent in the Bundesliga when he was there. Okay, moving into my defenders now. We have Tim Leopold, 23-year-old German, worth 2.7 million. Is he German? Yes, okay, he's quite good. We have Margetta, 28-year-old Austrian. Okay, we have an Austrian, and yeah, here's the Scandinavian, the Norwegian, 27, even Hoveland. He's worth 2 million, and Miso Breko here, the Slovenian, is injured, but he's going to be coming back within a day or so. I'd rather play him. And then we have the vice captain, Rafael Schuffer, and then I think who's the captain? Miso. Okay, right. Okay, on the bench, we got to watch out for. We got my backup goalkeeper here, Thorstein. We have my backup goalkeeper, Sean Parker, here on loan. Looks very, very good. He's on loan. We have Kevin here, who's going to be playing as my attacking midfielder, 23 years of age, German, 2.4. He doesn't really fit in with my tactics, but if we need to change things up, he's going to be very, very good. On the left-hand side, we have a Cameroonian, 24 years of age, Iga Sali, 1.9 million. Quite good. He can rotate as that inside forward. We have another defensive midfielder here who is from the Czech Republic, Andrej Petrak, who looks very, very good as well. And then we have Maximilian Egenstein on loan from Werder Bremen. He's another attacking midfielder. So let's see how we go with Nuremberg. Cross our fingers to hopefully get promoted. Let's have a look at the stats now. Tim is our top goal scorer. Kevin's got the highest average. Egenstein's got most of the assists. I might actually need to put him in now, seeing that stat. Where would we put him? But he's on loan. That's the thing. 21 matches. Should I play him in the midfield instead? I've changed my mind. We're going to play him in the midfield, play him as an advanced. Even though he is out on loan, playing 21 matches already, I sort of missed that. And now looking back, should I even play Kedrick or should I play the loanee? Because what's more important, getting promoted or playing our youngsters? What I'll do is I'll rotate Kedrick and Sean Parker. The thing is, he's on loan from us. 23 at the end of the day. Hasn't played much in the first team. But he is worth 1.8. Yeah, I'm just sort of umming and ahhing here. Looking at there. Well, 11 pros. Yeah, maybe we're better off to play Kedrick. I think I'm going to go with Kedrick. We're going to rotate it regardless. We'll just sort of have to see how we do. Right, competitions-wise, I just want to show you guys these stats here. We don't have anyone in the top goal scorers. No one with the assists as well. No one really with the distance. We do have the best hitting, though, with 10 Matt's with Tim here. Matt of his here, which has the best hitting, which is quite good. At least we've got one. Okay, Maximilian there's up with the key passing as well. If you guys are curious to know about Nuremberg's history, they've actually got a pretty rich history, believe it or not. Let's go with the club overview. They've won 9 first German division titles. They've won 9 Bundesliga titles. That's quite good. They won 4 German Cups, 3 second German divisions, and then these don't really matter overly too much. But they've won 9 Bundesliga. Nuremberg, are a quality team. They were back in the day. Hopefully we can sort of recount that. The board is stable. They want me to get promoted. They probably will sack me if I don't prevail. Finances wise, like I said, we essentially don't have any money. We're overspending in our wages as it is. So I think that's pretty much it for the Nuremberg squad. You know who I'm going to be playing with now. There's my weaknesses there as well. Training. Like I said, I don't think we're going to be able to bring anyone in, even on the transfer or loan list, even on free contracts. We do have an offer here with Jakub, Slovakian 27. He's probably the only one that's going to go out because he won't accept the contract. I got everyone else to accept their contracts. Transfer history-wise, we bought in Alexander. I didn't do that. All these transfers were done with the previous regime. Maximilian came in on loan, and we've moved him to Düsseldorf, and he's gone out on loan. Right, okay. I think I'm quite happy. We could give some youngsters promotion in the under-19s, but we're going to be playing the 4-4-2 classic Sir Alex Ferguson. Hopefully it can dominate the second tier of the Bundesliga. Okay, guys, so we've got a couple of fixtures here. We've got a couple of friendlies just to sort of hone and study our tactics. We'll find out here if the 4-4-2 works, or we might need to go with the 4-3-3. So I'll see you guys after the match against Stuttgart. We'll see whether or not I get promoted to the Bundesliga for Season 2. Also, just a quick side note here. I've only got I did set myself 10 seasons, so I only have a limited amount of time. That's why I sort of jumped ship a little bit earlier at Melbourne City than probably what I would. Let's have a quick look at the A-League at the moment. So Perth is still ahead, only by 4 points. We've had a couple of wins here. We're currently in second, and Joe here He's currently, he was the caretaker, now he's the interim manager. Okay, let's get stuck into Nuremberg now. Okay, guys, welcome back. We have finished Season 1, and I'm delighted to officially announce and confirm that Nuremberg has been promoted to the Bundesliga. We're going to be in the Bundesliga for Season 2 next year. My God, this episode has gone on for like a long time. It's like 39 minutes into the episode. So just as a little bit of an Easter egg, just sort of to fuck with the other subscribers, and it lets me sort of know video retention as well. Guys, write in the comment section down below if you've watched all the way through up to this bit, because that's a big commitment, 39 minutes. Write in the description, write in the comment section down below, Simpzy loves Nuremberg. Then I'll know that you've got to that 39-minute mark. So write in Simpzy likes Nuremberg, and I'll know that you've watched for 39 minutes, and buddy, pat yourselves on the back. I'll definitely respond to those comments, maybe just like them or whatever they are. But yeah, okay, so welcome back to Nuremberg. Man, what a video this has been. What a first season as my football manager career. So we started off in Melbourne City. We got halfway through the season. We won the domestic cup. We moved in January. We took someone else's team over, and we managed to get promoted by the smallest of margins. So Stuttgart were in first with 65 points. We were second with Nuremberg with 58. Only 2 points clear of München. München Lions, 2 points. Hanover fourth. Würzburg ninth. Dresden 15th. Düsseldorf 14th. Actually, what I should quickly check, I should check Reading. I should check Reading and Fulham, because I want to see where they ended up. Okay, so Reading got relegated, and Fulham finished in 17th. So I think I made the right decision to be in the Bundesliga for Season 2. I'm only going to give myself 10 seasons to win a domestic league title in either Italy, France, Germany, obviously in the Liga, in Spain, and in the Premier League, or maybe even like a major European trophy, because I've only got 10 seasons to do so. So we have been promoted, which is absolutely exceptional. At the start of Season 2 in the next video, we're going to be doing the full season with Nuremberg and see how well we can do in the Bundesliga. Hopefully my main objective is to try and stay up and not get relegated, so I can get some of that TV money, get some of that money into the club. I could look for a new club, maybe move up in the Bundesliga. So at the moment, we currently have a little bit of money to spend. This is at the 21st of May. We've just finished the last match of the season. So we're still in Season 1. In the next episode, we'll start Season 2. So we're only spending $280 on wages. We managed to increase that quite a lot with my contracts. So we've got a bit of money to spend on some free agents. We have £1 million in the bank. I'm currently the manager. Still, competitions-wise, we got knocked out of the German Domestic Cup in the second round. That wasn't by me. Let's have a look at my player stats here. None of my players are in the top goal scorers. Actually, we'll go with this. We'll go with home. So, Tim Matavez, Tim Matavez, I think. I don't know how to say his name properly. Slovenian. He was actually on loan from Augsburg. 15 goals, my top goal scorer. We didn't have any money to bring in anyone. Transfer-wise, we did lose Jakob. We did have to sell him for a cut fee because his contract was expiring. He's actually worth $2 million now, the 28-year-old Slovakian. These were previous regime sort of stuff. So we had Tim leading the line. Tobias was the highest average rate. He was playing on that inside forward role. He's been doing very, very good this season with mostly the assists. Kedrick with the passes. A lot of man of the matches here. Okay, so here's the squad that we end up playing with. A couple of players picked up some injuries and whatnot. So we've got Kedrick here. I couldn't remember his first name. Kedrick, Parker leading the line. We had Kemp as the inside forward. We managed to drop Eggestein because he's on loan, because we're losing a couple of these guys as well. Bergstaller on the right. Leopold on the left. Even Hollevand and George Margintner. Brecco on the right. And then we've got Raphael Schiffler in goal. So guys, let me know in the comment section down below players you would like me to sign for next season. I have had a little bit of a look at the transferred list players, but we really don't have any money. I'm going to try and talk to the board to try and increase our standing, and hopefully next season we basically just need to hold out for promotion. I can't wait to see how well I do with Nuremberg. I could very well get sacked if I'm being honest. Now that they're in a higher position, they might be like, you know what, we can actually get a better quality manager. So we scored the most goals in the German division. We were the 7th conceded, third highest yellow card, 2nd highest red card. So we kind of lacked discipline. We had the 3rd highest in the league, finishing in 2nd. Here is Nuremberg, if you're curious. We've won 9 first German leagues. So I've only got 10 seasons, so maybe I'm better off to move halfway through the season to a higher Bundesliga club, or maybe even Premier League. I'm sure now, on my achievements, now that we've won the FFA Cup, and we've also been promoted here. I need to see if Melbourne City actually won. And in the end, I don't think they did. Hang on a minute, I need to go back to this. It's bugging out a little bit. Did I make the right decision and leave? It looks like we've mathematically lost anyway. So I did a really good run with Melbourne. My assistant coach here is he using he's using a 4-3-1-2 now. Okay. So we won the domestic cup. We left in December to come to Nuremberg. Now we've been promoted to the Bundesliga next season, and we didn't end up winning the Hyundai A-League. That was the decision to make. Either take the job in December, or either wait out and try and win the A-League. Becoming 2nd in the 2nd-tier Bundesliga is not bad whatsoever. I think I've sort of gone through most of the stuff. I guess I can go through the competitions. Kemp was up there with the assists in 2nd. Distance, 7th. We had a player in 7th. We had the best hitting here with Tim. He was really, really good. 3rd, Kemp with their dribbles. I think that is pretty much it. I guess we could go with the team stats if you're just sort of curious. We scored the most goals. We had the best hitting. We had the best strike rate. We didn't have the best possession. Hanover had the most fouls. We really got stuck into the other teams. What is our weaknesses? Have been very vulnerable. Alright. Okay, well, it is time to end the video here. Stay tuned for Season 2 on the channel. Leave a like and a comment if you haven't already. Check out my social media links, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below if you want to stay connected with me. Subscribe if you're new around here. If you guys want to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, maybe even some PSN and Xbox codes, maybe even some Xbox Live, maybe even Football Manager 2017 if you haven't gone and picked it up, check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below. Patreon and Steam group. If you have Football Manager, come and join the community on Steam. Join my Steam group, come and chat with fellow community members. We've got a good thing going on over there. I really like the Steam group. So guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more Football Manager on the channel. We've won the domestic cup with Melbourne City. We've been promoted to the Bundesliga, and we're going to start Season 2 in the next video. We've only got, 9 more videos, so we're going to be doing 10 seasons as a Football Manager. You should know my objectives by now. Hopefully we complete it, and I can't wait to share this journey and road to glory with you guys. Thanks guys for watching. My name has been Simpzy. Take care. Goodbye. Mahrez whips it into the box. Royce! That is just ridiculous. With the layup, Marco Royce. Holy shit.